Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Play action. Hurts has it. Hawkins holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He gets this one to Strange. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Trimmer. 73.
3rd and long for him here. And this opening drive is headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Casey held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Makes the tackle. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Ready? Liking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Milton now on 3rd down. Finds some time left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 3 and out.
Starts the return at the 34. Escapes a defender. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go to Barkley again. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass brought in. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And a couple of teammates combined in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
70, ready.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Okay,
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80.
Play fake, it's Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, it's Milton. That one's intercepted. Kuba makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Milton's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Toss play to Barkley. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the give, it's Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A gain of 26 yards there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go! Just the Eagles! Hurt!
Milton now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
180.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. No throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
So first down from the 41. Hurts throwing again. He puts him in under this one, right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
No touch that.
Hurts now from the gun. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rashad White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go check, go check.
Milton makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And this one does not go far. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw, Milton. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. Up to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got had somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's White on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Up the middle, Blue. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the set.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Go.
Throwing now, Milton. And screen here to Blue. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
3 and out.
The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Fields this at the 42. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Score Eagles 14, Cowboys 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Milton back to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Downs first down. We've set it Downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Who gets the hit? Takes a pop, and the ball comes out! And the Eagles get to it! He cuts it to the right sideline. And he will take it back to the Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Pack the 60, pack the 60.
Now Milton to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Held in by Lamb, right side. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 1st down, it's Blue. Bounced it outside, but still no luck because he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's brought down after a short game.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyone else? Hey, 73.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. Hits the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Who gets it? He's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. New set of downs from 37. Here's Milton, first and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So second down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Milton going to throw again here, second and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone.
Ready up.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Jack Panther. Let's go now.
Going through here. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Chris and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Shotgun now on third down. Caught out wide. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Cowboys 18. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts the throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running right, it's Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. Again, he's got room. Oh, he drops a cut, and he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Hold up.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is brought in at the 15. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown. Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Throwing here hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on second down.
35-yard line.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Defense there to contain things as he tried to get it outside. No yards for him on second down.
The line of scrimmage.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Caught by Flowers. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Bronk, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the jump.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Now Blue. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Cowboys at a 2-score deficit. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now. Mikey, 18.
Milton now. Cut out left. And he'll get it up to the 44.
7-yard gain.
That one gains 7. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st down, Dallas.
Gravity Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing from the gun here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Eagles take over 1st and 10.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
180, 180.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Before they can get the extra point away, the clock runs out. This is going to back them up 5 yards. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Now they'll try the extra point again. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's complete over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout.
Ready?
One play in and they are already close to midfield.
Ready? Company Rangers. Ready?
To throw, Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw it.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now the Cowboys electing to try another 2-point conversion.
Let's go. Let's go.
Will line up.
Throwing now, Milton. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cowbys. Well, they looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great.
Here's Saquon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Great.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
30.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Ready, set.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Tag. 19 Charger. 7 Pirates.
They might not be over just yet, though, Brock. We got a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. So they'll decline this and take the results. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're